Okay, what it do, world? Yesterday we had some technical difficulties, so I'm not sure what all was seen or what all was heard. So I'm gonna do a small recap on the midweek pickup today. So just in case you missed it yesterday, you can know exactly what I was talking about. It's gonna be kind of brief, so I'm gonna try and make it fast. I know a lot of people just getting off of work. Hey, mama. So I'm gonna try and make it fast. I'm trying to start a campaign. Well, actually, I'm starting a campaign. It's the T.C.O.Y campaign. T.C.O.Y basically means take care of yourself. I came up with the acronym last year, and you may see me hashtag it on some things or whatever when I'm trying to promote some positivity or just anything. I usually put hashtag T.C.O.Y, T.C.O.Y, take care of yourself. And the reason why I really want to kind of pump this a little bit harder here now lately is because it's a lot of things going on in the world that a lot of people are dealing with at the same time, and it's issues that have been happening with people for a long time in their lives, but they just don't know how to deal with them in the correct way. So the T.C.O.Y movement is going to basically be about trying to pinpoint the things that you're having trouble with and trying to make yourself better at those things. One thing that has really been a big factor in, I guess, the U.S. here lately and forever is mental illness. And, that could be a number of things: depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, anything, just fear of growth, anything like that or whatever. So I want you to know, growth of yourself. Don't let people label you. Don't let what people say to you or about you or through you stick to you, because like I've said before, you are the only person who knows you. So when somebody tries to form an opinion on you, it's just an opinion. Let's try not to take things as literal as we may take them, or as personal as we may take them. Criticism is one thing, but when somebody has the wrong opinion, it's very important for us not to take that at heart, because then not only are they kind of trying to inflict pain onto you, you're also conflicting self-pain onto yourself by letting that type of negative energy and that type of foolishness get to you and kind of take over what you're thinking about and what you're doing. I watched something very interesting the other day on Breakfast Club. It was a Taraji Henson interview, and she was talking about how from school, how they usually label kids as special education off the bat or something like that. And especially young black children, they usually say, first thing they say is, oh, this kid has ADHD, he needs to be in XYZ class or whatever the case may be. And the reason why is because a lot of people don't understand what's really going on. Nobody may not know what that kid is dealing with, and that kid may not need to be in those type of scenarios or situations for being locked up in special ed or something like that. Maybe that child needs someone to talk to, that he feels like he can share exactly what's going on, instead of automatically labeling us as having ADHD or having a problem with being able to function in regular life. A lot of things that happen with children don't happen in adults, because in an adult's mind, we tend to bottle things up and keep them inside, and instead of kind of dealing with them, we either have severe anxiety, the nervous breakdown, the depression come in, and things like that. When we have the tools to use to go out and get the help that we need, or get the or talk to a person that we need to talk to kind of get us on a better level or make ourselves better. I've always been real big on evolution, and I think evolution is very important. I think change is also very important. So with this being said, if you're going through something and you have the insurance to go and get that something checked out or go and get that something fixed or whatever the case may be, why are you not doing it? Why are you letting yourself have one of the most important tools with you and not using that tool? I know a lot of us, including myself, I used to always think, you know what I'm saying, oh, it's no way I could go to therapy. It's no way that I would do anything like that. I don't need that type of thing in my life. And I would be a stickler like that, because I would think, you know, hey, I can deal with everything on my own, and that's just how it goes. But no, you can't deal with everything on your own. You need God in your corner, of course. You need to be trying to deal with it with God and yourself, and sometimes God will put a therapist in your life so you can get better, so you can get a different perspective on things, on the way you may be taking them, the way you should be taking them, instead of the way that you may be taking them in a negative way that could be causing more depression or more anxiety or more self-inflicted pain for no reason. Don't be programmed into thinking that you have some type of issue, or don't let you know how we use Google and think Google's the doctor for everything. Don't self-diagnose yourself into thinking that you have something when you're not a professional. Go see a professional and do what you have to do so you can get what you need done. Stop the what if scenarios. This is something that's really big that we really have to stop doing. I know a lot of people who, and I do this as well sometimes, I do what if I would have did this differently, then the outcome would have been this, or what if I could have stopped this person from going here and then that would not have happened. I'm going to tell you something, and it's going to be real, and it's going to be real honest. Stop what ifing. Everything is going to happen the way it's supposed to happen. God has this whole thing mapped out from the beginning. Since God said, let there be light, since God said this is the beginning, He knew what was going to happen in 2020. He knew what was going to happen in 1991, whatever the case may be. When something happens in your life, stop using the what if factor and blaming yourself for something that you were not in control of. The what if factor is something that really holds us down and holds us back in a lot of different ways, and we really have to stop using that, because again, we're causing self-inflicted pain. Why do you want to do that to yourself? It makes no sense. So T.C.O.Y, like I said, it's all about taking care of yourself, being aware of what's going on with you, being aware of not just mental issues, physical issues as well, because I know people who have insurance and won't even go to the doctor, and they know it's something wrong with them, and they still won't use the tools that they have to help them. And I don't understand how, if God's going to give you certain tools, why aren't you using them to help better yourself or get yourself to this position that you need to be in? So remember, T.C.O.Y, take care of yourself. I know some people are saying, well, I got somebody to help me take care of me too. Is he telling me, I don't need to have that person? No, have that person in your corner too, but that person does not know you like you know you. You're not with one certain person every day, all day, every second of the day. So you are in control of your emotions, your energy, your feelings, everything. So remember, you have to take care of yourself so you can think clearly and so you can take care of other people. I know people who are going through things and are finally doing the things that they have to do to get past the things. And just like me, they're probably like, I still don't think I need this, but I'm going to keep on trying or whatever. Don't let that fear control something that can make you great in the long run. Failure is lessons that are learned. Fear of failure is just being scared to go out and do what you need to do. So if you know it's something that's going to help you, stop being scared, stop being fearful, and stop letting that control you. Go out there and do it. Take care of yourself. Do what you need to do and get it done. Period. Do this for you. Make yourself evolve into the person who God made you to be. You know what I'm saying? It's just not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So don't think that you just go wake up one day and bam, it's going to be there. It's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of self-work. It's going to take a lot of prayer. It's going to take a lot of faith. It's going to take a lot of believing. And sometimes it's also going to take a lot of help from people who you may think are not the people to help you, like a therapist or like a doctor or something. Just think about all of these things and think about what you really want out of your life, how long you want to live. If you need to get into the gym, if the doctor done told you that you need to run X amount of miles a day to make your heart stronger, you need to get out there and do it. It's nobody else's fault but your own when you fail, period. So with that being said, God first, family second, everything else will follow. Remember, hashtag T.C.O.Y, T.C.O.Y, take care of yourself. Never stop taking care of yourself, because all of us on here got kids, and we all know we got to take care of our kids. But if we messed up in the head, we ain't gonna be able to take care of our kids right, and then when our kids grow up, they not gonna know how to take care of themselves. So keep that in mind too. Again, God first, family second, everything else will follow. I will see y'all next week. Hey man, share these videos with the group, like the group, subscribe to the group, tell people about the group. You know, I'm really trying to make this midweek pickup thing something that's really going to make a difference in people's lives. We're gonna start doing some brand ambassadoring here. So if you have a clothing line, I got a good friend that has a beard oil. It's called Master Beard. I'm gonna get y'all all the specs and information on that. Every week I'm trying to promote a different business or a different brand or something like that. So if you have something going on and you want it promoted, Midweek Pickup is here. You get you some free publicity and everything. I'll see y'all later. Have a good rest of the week.